Hey guys, this is Archeon, and welcome back to another episode of Terraria Tutorials. Today, I'm going to teach you how to build an NPC house, because, yeah, I think it's time we covered this NPC housing. So, as you can see, all of these are considered NPC housing, and that is loud. We don't want that. We'll turn that down. Okay. But as you can see, all these are NPC housings, and these are all my custom ones, and I really like them. So today, because we are missing a couple NPCs, and that's not something we need. So what we do need, though, is we do want some sort of wood. So now, in my opinion, I like to use dynasty wood for like a lot of my things. But there's a bunch of other stuff you can use. Like, you could probably make a really nice looking, like, castle house or something. But today in this episode, we're going to be using boreal wood. And boreal wood is found in the snow biome. And personally, I think it's actually really nice looking. And I think, personally, people think boreal wood is kind of underrated. Because it kind of is. It's not the greatest thing that you could ever hope for, but it works. And I personally really like it. It's kinda one of the lesser known woods, because I don't think many people like, and it's also one of the prettiest, because I don't think a lot of people really look in the, what's it called? Look in the areas that you can get boreal wood. I think a lot of like newer players don't know what boreal wood is, and they mistake it for normal wood. And it's basically the same. It looks exactly like normal wood. It's fine. But like, a good idea is to, if you want to keep having boreal wood, a good idea, and we'll also fight bosses this episode if you guys don't mind, because I'd like to. And you know what, we fight those bosses now. Personally, I would like to fight the worm first, which means I'll have to okay, so that guy's gonna be safe. I just need to kind of get away from the town a little bit, and all I really need to do is just stay above it and just phantasm it to death. I think right here is perfect. Yeah, phantasm is better for this, probably. Because ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Why so many lasers? Let's see how fastly, that's not even a word. But that's nice. Did we get the treasure bag? I don't see it. I don't see it personally. So, right. I personally think Skeletron Prime is considering what these bosses are based after, this is one of the harder ones. I don't see it, personally. I wouldn't mind taking out that Prime Laser, though. Yeah, please leave. Prime Laser, I've had it almost enough of you. Thank you, Prime Laser. I'm not worried about, like, any of the other things, because they're not very strong. Yay, more potions that I don't need. Yay, fun, happiness. And lastly but not least, the which happens to be right there, and you aim for one eye, and you get that one, like, dead, essentially. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, thanks. I didn't need that. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to get impaled by a laser. So now, I'm not the best at this. Okay, now we just focus on the retina taser. I guess it's called the retinaser. Boom. As you can see, twins have been defeated. So, I wanted to face some bosses. I kind of needed that. So now, what we're going to do is in our Defender Forge, we're going to just kind of empty out our inventory just a little bit, like, of the stuff we don't need right now. Let's see. I kind of need those healing potions. We don't need the treasure bags, though, for right now. And we'll open those at the end of the episode. But, as I was continuing on rambling, I'm sorry, guys. I like to ramble. So now what we're going to do is right around here, we're going to build a really nice house for an NPC. So now, what I'm going to do, personally, is I'm going to take this bit out here, just a little bit, like that, and then I'm going to do that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it up a little bit. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that was close. Okay. So, yeah, she can handle herself. That's fine. So now, we have the main section of our house done. And that's when we cap it off a little bit. So now, it's up to you. You can add little outcroppings. I like to do that because it's kind of nice. And now I'm going to add a second floor so we can have another NPC move in with us. And I'll make it 7 blocks tall as well. Cap it off at 7. And then now this one will have a larger outcropping. And as you can see, I like a certain style of houses. Some people can build like really cool and pretty houses. I can't do that very well. Let's just put it that way. I can hardly, yeah. But this will allow 2 more new or older NPCs that died in events to move in. And I suggest, this is like just your kind of standard one, and they're pretty easy to make too. Like, you don't have to go insane with it, like I go insane with it, because I like to build. It's one of my favorite things to do in Terraria. It's not like I can't build very well. Yeah, we don't want all that stuff in that house. So see how we have NPCs in all of the houses? Like, we have the Classier, we have the Merchant, we have the Tinker, we've got the, what's it called? The Mechanic, Arms Dealer, Dye Trader, Wizard, Painter, Steampunk, Dryad, and the Angler so far. And so now the ones I had were the Guide, of course. So this house, if you're starting out playing Terraria, is good for the Guide and the Merchant, because those are the two ones you're most likely to get. I'm not saying you are going to get them. This NPC today. But yeah, and then so now if I take off my wings, can you get up there? So you'll need like a cloud in the bottle jump thing. or one thing you can do that'll help is you can place a platform like right there, and yeah, that'll also help. I want to re-equip my wings because I like to fly. So now after that, what you're going to need is you want a workbench, and now this can also be counted as a table for the NPCs, and that's what I suggest doing. But see, the workbench is going to help you make the walls that you need for the house. I suggest making a lot. Masting? Oh my gosh, I'm bad at language. I've been talking a lot today, I'm sorry. But yeah, and then, after that, once you got all that, and then you can do the smart cursor, and you can just fill all the walls in. Like, let it do this. And then, you won't have a grapple yet, but that's not hard. You can just go to the top floor, and it'll fill in for you. Or you can just aim down like this. And see now how it's completely filled in? So now you can, it's up to you, but you can turn all those walls back into wood by going over here in the crafting menu and doing this, and you can just recreate all of it. And I think that works kind of well. But like, for example, how much do you need to recraft it? 4. So, boom, you've got a piece of wood. And now, what you can do is you can make torches and put whatever you want in here. Because I have the merchant, I'm going to buy the torches from him. So, I can go over here. Now, torches are only 50 copper, and that's actually kind of a lot. So, we'll only buy a few, because I don't have much money on me right now. So now, you can also just make torches by using gel and wood. But see, I don't want to spend all that time, so I'm not going to. Instead, I'm actually going to raise those. I'm going to raise those 1 higher. Do I have to, actually? Yeah, I probably should. Oh. Or you could just put them 1 lower, that works too. But up here, I'm going to put them at their full height. And so now, after that, this house, and you can also check if your housing is suitable by doing that. So now, oh, this housing is suitable too. But this one's suitable, and so, because there's not like a, this is suitable, so you can put that back, or you can just do that, and exit your inventory, and you can come back in, and you can, and what you can do, so like, see how I got the witch doctor? That witch doctor is going to be on that floor. We can get, and we can put another one up here too. We can put another person up here, which will be fun. You can also move NPCs around. I'm not going to do that because that takes time, and we don't have time. So, there. Now that you have that, you can also make like a little, like, what's it called out of platforms? You can do this, and then that, and then you can hammer these, and then it'll look, and then you can add another door here. Like, for example, I will, because I like to walk through things a lot. I usually don't, kind of. And so now, and then you can make another platforms, and then, and you can, actually, you could probably jump from there if you get on top of that, and then boom. Your housing units, you can make a lot of these. You can also do what I did, and I got creative with mine. See how I did mine? I got creative with mine. I made, like, this one's cool. I like this one. I call this the Witch Tower. I was gonna put the wizard in there. And another thing you can do that I didn't teach you guys is, if you want, you can use your hammer to, like, hammer things down, and you can add little details like this. And I personally like doing that with my houses. And then adding little slants on the roof. and then you can get creative with it. And then you can go down here if you want. And you can add the slants down there too. And we have the pirate. We've got the pirate captain. And then, so we got the pirate. Let's see where they are, actually. The pirate's up here, and the witch doctor's down here. So, that's how you build your first little, like, that's how you just build your first little house. Anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy my little tutorial on how to do this, please leave a like. It helps out the channel a lot, and consider subscribing because, we're going to be hitting 20 subscribers here soon, and that will be exciting. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!